Getting ready for the boys' game tonight between Osborne and Smith Center. Must be waiting on the band to finish their song before we get to starting lineups. Both teams over there ready to go now. Band shuts her down. Looks like we're ready to announce the starting lineups. This will be Smith Center's first game without Trey Moles on. Trey suffered a dislocated shoulder the first half of that game last week with Ellis. And I think Trey's probably done for the basketball season. Unfortunately, Trey, a 5'8" sophomore, had become pretty reliable from downtown. Smith Center is going to miss his services. Stepping into the starting lineup is going to be John Osborne. Starting lineups for Smith Center: Alex Hobelman, 5'9" sophomore; John Osborne, a 5'8" senior; Cale Terrell, a 5'11" sophomore; Dylan Corbett, a 6'2" senior; and Spencer Vandergiesen, a 6'4" senior. For Osborne, looks like they're going to start number 12, Stephen Mick, a 6'1" junior; 14, Seth Conway, a 5'10" sophomore; 25, Ethan Bertrand, a 5'10" junior; 33, Justin Pruder, a 6-foot junior. And I didn't get the other starter. It might be 35, Ben Webb, a 6'1" junior. We'll see how they line up when they come out for the tip. Looks like it's Damon Schur, the 5th starter. Schur, a 5'10" sophomore. So Osborne with Mick, Conway, Schur, Pruder, and Bertrand. And Osborne's going to control the tip. Ball in the hands of Bertrand. It's going to be guarded by Vandergiesen. He's going to turn it over. Thought he might have drug his pivot foot. Throws it out of bounds as it is. It's going to be Smith Center basketball. It's like Osborne, 1-3-1 zone. Inside to Corbett, up and in. Nice entry pass by John Osborne. Makes it a 2-0 game. Terrell guarding Mick. Mick is Osborne's best basketball player. Returning starter for this Osborne basketball team. Smith Center with excellent defense on the perimeter so far. Now it's Mick on the drive. He'll pull up, shot up and in. Ties it at 2 apiece. Vandergiesen reverses it to Terrell, to Hobelman. Alex forces it, turns it over. Might have been better served to go ahead and put that up. Conway guarded by Osborne. Now it's Mick on a cut. Won't fall. Rebounded by Corbett. Hobelman to Terrell. To Osborne. To Terrell. Against this zone. Hobelman some penetration. He'll go to Vandergiesen. Spencer jumper up. Won't fall. Rebounded by Mick. Bertrand to Mick on the wing. Inside, knocked away by Corbett. Osborne will retain possession. Got to look for Mick on these out-of-bounds plays. Instead, they go inside, won't go. Rebounded by Corbett. Alex looking on a run out, had to come back for the basketball. Corbett to Terrell. Terrell put it on the floor, out to Hobelman. Alex one dribble, now to Terrell from the baseline, shot up good. Terrell and Hobelman, a two-man game, makes it 4-2. Tough matchup for Spencer. Shot won't fall, rebounded by Hobelman. Alex will look to push it, see what he's got. Inside to Corbett, that's not a bad place to go. Won't fall, nobody there for the boards. Sure picks it up off the glass. 5:21 left in the first quarter. Smith Center 4, Osborne 2. Back out to Pruder. Pruder to Bertrand. Now Pruder cuts across the lane, turns it over. Hobelman with the steal. Alex picking his way, pulls it back out. Now it's Vandergiesen up and over the top to Corbett. Shot blocked, foul called. I think it's going to be on Pruder. Nice job by Spencer getting the basketball inside to Dillon. Don't know what Osborne normally does defensively, but you've got to think that they're thinking they've got to play some zone, giving up some size to Corbett and Vandergiesen. First free throw by Dillon won't go. Looks like Bertrand is going to be replaced by DeMars. Jacob, a 6-foot junior. We don't have anybody back deep. Free throw up and in for Dillon. 1 for 2 from the line. Makes it 5-2 Smith Center. Jumper by Pruder, no good. Alex fights for the rebound. I think it's going to be out of bounds off of Pruder. Excuse me, off of Sure. Smith Center with the basketball. Chance to stretch this 5-2 lead early in the game. Spencer on the floor, gets it back to Alex. Alex looking for room, gets a screen from Dillon to Terrell, back to Hobelman. Back to Terrell. Terrell for 3, good. Terrell with 5 early. 8-2 Smith Center. Mick picks up his dribble to Conway. To DeMars. Mick setting a back screen inside. Weren't able to get it inside. Pruder to Conway. Puts it on the floor. He'll pull up. Shot good over Vandergiesen. Spencer left his feet. Kale entry pass to Dillon. On the floor. Foul's going to be called on Sure. Boy, that's a tough matchup for the sophomore. Trying to guard Dillon. Oh, excuse me, the foul was on Mick. I didn't think Mick was there. Now he's got 2. So Mick picks up 2 fouls in about 2 seconds. He's going to be replaced by Bertrand. Terrell inbounds to Osborne. To Corbett in the high post. Inside to Terrell. Both he and Vandergiesen were there. Spencer couldn't get a handle on it. Now Alex loses the dribble. Picks it up. Now Terrell. Smith Center settling things down. Kale dribble drive. Alex. Foul's going to be on DeMars. So Smith Center, I don't know if they've got a shot this possession, but Osborne has picked up 3 fouls in this one possession. Terrell on the baseline, trying to get Corbett the basketball. Backside help was there. Now it's Terrell for 3 again from the baseline. Good! Cale Terrell with the hot hand early. 11-4, Smith Center. Entry pass knocked away by Corbett. Now it's DeMars to Bertrand to Conway. Back to Bertrand. He'll put it on the floor. Jump stop, looking for somewhere to go. Back out to DeMars. Good possession defensively for Smith Center. Now it's going to be shot up by Pruder. Good block out by Alex Holberman. I used to call him the little man. I can't call him the little man anymore. Up high for the board. 5 team fouls on Osborne already. Smith Center doing a good job fundamentally. Now it's Corbett inside to Vandergiesen up and in. Nice two-man game between the two big men. 13-4, and Osborne's going to call timeout. Smith Center doing a very good job on the half-court set offensively. Taking care of the basketball. I mentioned 5 team fouls on Osborne, none on Smith Center. 2:07 left in this first quarter. Smith Center stretches it to 13-4 here early in this basketball game. Back after the timeout, Osborne basketball. Smith Center with full court look here. Inbounded to DeMars. Osborne pick and roll. Osborne knocked it away. DeMars at the top of the key to Bertrand, being guarded by Terrell. Nice cut. Foul's going to be on Alex. Good cut that time by Sure. Alex got caught coming over the top of the screen. Osborne ball out of bounds. That's Alex's first foul, first team foul. Inbounded to Bertrand. Back out to Pruder. He'll get it to DeMars. Conway at the top of the key. Pruder high post, he'll wheel. Shot up, good, off the glass 2 times. Makes it 13-6, Smith Center. 1:12 left in the first quarter. Now it's Hobelman over the top to Corbett. Shot up and in, nice entry pass by Alex. Skip pass from Terrell to Hobelman. Allowed them to get there before the zone could switch. And a nice entry by Alex into Dillon. 15-6, back to a 9-point game. Less than a minute to play in the first. Conway out to Bertrand. He'll shoot a jumper. No good. Alex, good. Another good block out by Alex. Boy, he's got a tough matchup. He's got Sure he's guarding, and that's twice he's kept him off the offensive glass. Terrell to Osborne. Inside to Corbett. Dillon will wheel up and in. Skip passes the difference here toward the end of this first quarter over the top of the defense, and Smith Center's able to get those entries into Corbett before the zone can adjust back to the weak side of the floor. And he had a back cut by DeMars. He saves it into Bertrand. Jump shot by Pruder, won't fall. Rebounded by Vandergiesen. Alex has 10 seconds to work with. Gets a high screen from John. There's a high screen by Corbett. Spencer for 3. Not going to count. Not going to count. Wouldn't have counted if it would have went. Alex was able to get a couple of high screens. Just ran out of time. Great first quarter for the Redmen, up 17-6 after 8 minutes of play. We'll get some statistics here. Takes a while for them to come up on the computer. 17-6. Smith Center, Terrell has 8, Corbett 7, Vandergiesen 2 for Osborne. They've got 6 points and 3 players with 2 each, Mick, Conway, and Pruder. From the floor, Smith Center 7 of 9, 78% from the floor. Osborne 3 of 10, 30%. From three-point, Smith Center 2 of 2, Terrell 2 of 2 from three-point. Osborne 0 for 1. Free throws, Smith Center 1 of 2, Corbett 50% from the line. Rebounds, Smith Center 7, Osborne 2. Hobelman has 3, Corbett 2, Vandergiesen 1. Assists, Hobelman with 4 assists in the first quarter. Osborne with 2 and Corbett with 1. Both teams taking pretty good care of the basketball. Smith Center only 1 turnover, Osborne with 2 in that first quarter. So 17-6 after 8 minutes of play. Smith Center over Osborne. Terrell to Corbett, up and in. Nice play off the inbounds at the quarter, makes it 19-6. Now Osborne looks like they're running a little flex offense. Webb has checked into the game for Osborne. Mick back in as well. Alex almost got the steal there. Now it's DeMars for 3. It's going to be short. Rebounded by Terrell. Foul's going to be on DeMars, I think. Will be on DeMars. So Smith Center will have possession of the basketball on Osborne's end of the floor. Conway replaces Bertrand. Looks like Jace Winder replacing Spencer Vandergiesen for Smith Center. DeMars with some pressure. Hobelman bringing the ball up the floor. Now Alex dribble drive, kicks it back to Terrell. I think Kale's trying to decide what kind of defense we got. He's going to shoot for 3, no good. Rebounded by Corbett, won't fall. Rebounded by Winder, kicks it back to Osborne. He's going to try to get it to Corbett and throws it away. So Osborne gets the ball back. 7 minutes to play in the second quarter. Hobelman, Osborne, Corbett, Terrell, and Winder on the floor for the Redmen. Mick with the basketball at the top of the key to Webb. Hobelman denying the basketball now. Pruder gets it. Sure. Sure to DeMars. Almost a turnover. Now inside. It's going to be Conway. Jumper good. Second time he's hit that shot. First time was from the left elbow. That time from the right elbow. 19-8. Smith Center now. Osborne tries to force a pass inside to Corbett. Winder able to hang on. Now John puts it on the floor. He'll dribble it back out to Terrell. Knocked away by Mick. Mick. What do we got for a call? Well, it looks like we're going to call Alex for a foul, I guess. Great hustle by Alex getting back down the floor. Prevented the basket, but Mick's going to go to the line for 2. Peyton Buckmaster set to check into this basketball game. Mick's first, up, and no good. Long, off the back of the iron. Looks like Buckmaster will replace John Osborne in the Smith Center lineup. Mick's second free throw won't fall either. Terrell with the board. So Smith Center with an 11-point advantage early in this second quarter. Winder in the high post, knocked away by Mick. DeMars on the wing against Hobelman. He drives, jump stop, count it. Nice job by DeMars, able to get inside the Smith Center defense. Makes the shot, gets the foul. He'll go to the line to complete the three-point play. It's 19-10 with 5:45 left in this first half. DeMars at the line trying to make it an 8-point game, and he gets the roll. 19-11, Smith Center. Terrell with the basketball. Jump stop to Buckmaster. Gets it to Hobelman on a curl. Back out to Buckmaster. Buckmaster looking inside. Double team Corbett. Now it's Alex. He'll take it all the way around. Knocked out of bounds. Smith Center will retain possession. 5:25 left in the first half. Smith Center 19, Osborne 11. Back to Winder. To Hobelman. Smith Center will set their offense. Buckmaster thought about it. Now he'll put it on the floor. Up and in. Good patience by Peyton that time. Osborne didn't force him to take a shot he didn't want to take. Put it on the floor, got inside that Osborne defense, made the runner. 21-11 Smith Center. Now Terrell gets caught behind the screen. Mick on a curl, good. Back to an 8-point game. Terrell brings it into the front court. Over the top to Corbett. Foul on Webb. I'm not sure what the underneath official was looking at. Corbett knocked to the ground. Smith Center will retain possession. Foul is going to be on Ben Webb. It's going to be his first, 7th team foul. Corbett's going to shoot 1-1. Bertrand looks like he's going to replace Conway. Big free throws here for Smith Center. First one from Dillon, no good. Winder tries to keep it alive. Mick's going to corral it. 21-13, Smith Center over Osborne. Sure inside, DeMars won't go. Winder had his hands on it, couldn't hang on to it. It's going to be Osborne basketball. Missed shot. Webb kept it alive. Now it's going to be Hobelman. Gets it to Terrell. Terrell on the drive. Won't fall. Rebounded by Sure. Four minutes left in the second quarter. 21-13 Smith Center. Now it's Bertrand. Gets the roll. Ethan Bertrand with the bucket, cuts it to a 6-point game. Smith Center's missed some shots last few possessions. Now it's Buckmaster on the drive again, back out to Terrell. Terrell for three, good. 24-15, back to a 9-point advantage for the Redmen. Bertrand gets in the lane, kicks it out to Webb. Webb looking for reversal. Now it's going to be Sure. Across the lane. He'll put up a jumper, won't fall. Rebounded by Corbett. Good job by Alex Hobelman. Didn't get stuck on the sideline. Now a nice bounce pass to Winder. Can't get it to go. I think they're going to call a foul. It's going to call it on Dillon. I thought they might call it on Bertrand on Dillon's back. Dillon was on somebody's back. I thought Bertrand might get the call on Dillon's back, but not the way it's going to go. Dillon's first. Smith Center's 4th team foul. (24-15), 3 minutes left in the first half. Mick. Inside to Webb. Webb jumper won't fall. Bertrand over the top of Winder gets the board. Now Pruder turns it over. Hobelman, nice steal. Alex with some fancy footwork in the backcourt. Still got the ball to Buckmaster. Dribble drive, kicks it back to Terrell. Terrell to Hobelman. Inside to Corbett. Foul's going to be on Pruder. Good job by the Redmen that time. A lot of patience on the offensive end. And then a nice flash by Dillon, used his big backside to keep Pruder away from the basketball. Pruder commits the foul, his second. 8th team foul on Osborne, and it looks like Schur will replace Webb now. So Pruder will stay in the game with his 2 fouls. Corbett shooting a 1-and-1. First one up and in. Second free throw by Dillon, also good. 26-15 now, 2:26 to go in the first half. It's DeMars, Bertrand, Mick, Pruder, and Schur on the floor. Buckmaster with a hand on it. Now it's going to be Schur with the basketball. Back to Pruder on the baseline. Left-handed jumper, good, over Corbett. Pruder takes it back to a 9-point game. Buckmaster dribble drive baseline, gets it to go. We got a foul called. Foul's going to be on Pruder. I'm not sure who's going to the line. I guess it's going to be Buckmaster. Jace Winder hit the floor. He's kind of gimpy. He's going to be replaced by Vandergiesen. Also, Grady Brooks in the game. He'll replace Corbett. So Buckmaster's going to go to the line for the conventional 3-point play. They didn't count the basket. Now they did. First one from Buckmaster, no good. Brooks with the board. Can't get it to fall. Mick with the rebound. Now it's going to be DeMars with the basketball. DeMars crossover, loses it. Conway with the basketball, guarded by Brooks. Ball knocked away by Terrell. Osborne will have possession underneath their own basket. 28-17, 1:36 left in the first half. Inbound to Bertrand. He'll go baseline. Won't fall. Rebounded by Conway from the elbow. He'll miss the jumper. Rebounded by Vandergiesen to Hobelman. Hobelman to Buckmaster. Inside to Vandergiesen. Spencer blocked, but he's going to be fouled. And I think that's going to be Mick's third. Foul is going to be on Stephen Mick. That's his third personal. Good job by Spencer gathering the pass under control. Took it up strong. He'll go to line for 2. Spencer's first free throw won't fall. Mick's going to come out of the game. He's going to be replaced by Webb. So a big foul on Mick, a 6'1 junior, who I think is probably their best basketball player. He's going to go to the bench with 3. Vandergiesen's second one won't fall either. Till's going to get called for a foul. Over the top of Schur. I think that's Cale's first personal. Excuse me, it's his second foul. 5th team foul on Smith Center. Osborne's got the ball inbound, and Smith Center having trouble matching up. Conway to Webb, can't get it to go. He's going to be fouled by Vandergiesen. So Webb will go to the line to shoot 2. First one up and in. Second free throw by Webb. Nothing but net as well. Cuts it to single digits. 9-point lead for Smith Center, 28-19. Minute to play. Buckmaster baseline. Backside to Brooks. Grady shot up and good. 30-19, 43 seconds left in the first half. Bertrand on the perimeter to Webb. trying to get inside to DeMars. Had him. Now Hobelman with almost the steal on Sure. Now it's DeMars at the three-point line. Kicks it back to Bertrand for three. No good. Rebounded by Webb. Blocked by Vandergiesen. They're going to call a foul on Spencer. So Webb's going to go to the line one more time to shoot two. He made the first two, just the last possession. First one doesn't fall. Second one for Webb, no good as well. Terrell with the board, gets it to Hobelman, 12 seconds left. Smith Center, no doubt, hoping to take the last shot of the half. Hobelman to Terrell for three, won't fall. Brooks with the board and in! Grady Brooks picks up the miss in the middle of the lane, up and in. Brooks has 4 1/4, 32-19. Smith Center over Osborne. Get some stats here at halftime. 13-point lead for the Redmen. For Smith Center, up 32-19. Terrell and Corbett with 11 apiece. Buckmaster and Brooks with 4. Vandergiesen with 2. For Osborne, led by Mick, Conway, and Pruder with 4 each. DeMars 3 and Bertrand with 2. From the floor, Smith Center shooting it awful well. 13 of 21, 62%. Osborne 8 of 23, 35%. Corbett 4 of 6, Terrell 4 of 7, Buckmaster 2 of 2, Brooks 2 of 3, Vandergiesen 1 of 2. From three-point land, Smith Center 3 of 5, Terrell 3 of 5, 60%. Osborne 0 of 3 behind the arc. Free throws, Smith Center only 3 of 8, 38%. Osborne 3 of 7, 43%. Smith Center 17 rebounds, Osborne 11, led by Hobelman and Corbett with 4, Terrell 3, Brooks and Vandergiesen with 2 apiece. Osborne has 11, led by Mick and Sure. They both have 3. Steals, Hobelman with 2 steals for Smith Center. Mick has 3 steals for Osborne. Assists, Smith Center has 10, Osborne 4, Hobelman with 4, Buckmaster Osborne with 2, Terrell and Corbett with 1 each. Both teams taking care of the ball extremely well, only 7 total turnovers. Smith Center has 4, Osborne with 3. Great first half for Smith Center. They find themselves up 32-19 after one half of play. Osborne inside to Vandergiesen, won't fall. Terrell tips it out, unable to save it. Possession over to Osborne, 32-19. 7:40 left in the third. Terrell, Osborne, Hobelman, Vandergiesen, and Corbett for Smith Center. Bertrand, Conway, Pruder, Sure, and Mick on the floor for Osborne. Sure to Pruder. Jumper won't go. Rebounded to Corbett. Corbett, he's on a run out. Fins off. Pruder up, won't fall. Rebounded by Vandergiesen. Can't get it to go. Smith Center basketball. Remember Mick playing with 3. Terrell Dawes to Vandergiesen, up and in. Good job by Spencer recognizing a hole in the defense there. 34-19, I think Smith Center's biggest lead of the night, 15 points. Mick, jumper from the baseline, good. Osborne's got it over the top to Corbett. Dillon gathers himself up and in. Good job by Dillon, recognizing where he was at on the floor on the catch. Used the power dribble, got himself into position where he could score. Back to a 15-point game. Sure, guarded by Hobelman. Mick guarded by Terrell. He's going to get his third. Not a very wise decision there by Terrell. DeMars will replace Conway. Excuse me. DeMars to Sure. Overplay by Vandergiesen into Mick. Mick jumper, good. Back to a 13-point game, 36-23. Corbett in the high post, dribble, back to Terrell, reverse to Hobelman. Hobelman over the top to Corbett, nice entry, up and in. Good look by Alex. Back to 15-point game, 38-23. Deflection by Alex, Sure able to pick it up. Blocked by Corbett, won't fall. Rebound by Mick. Mick won't get it. Now it's Sure, jumper up won't go. Rebounded by John Osborne. Knocked away by DeMars to Hobelman. Alex pushes it, gets it across the timeline. Stopped, puts it up, won't fall. Alex really in no man's land there. Had to get rid of it or he would have traveled. Pruder, guarded by Corbett. Now it's Mick, won't fall. Vandergiesen had it. Smith Center basketball. Buckmaster will replace Terrell. Webb will replace Pruder. Buckmaster to Osborne. John on a dribble drive, traveled. Turns the ball back over to Osborne. Sure into DeMars. DeMars looking for a little screen help. Now he's going to go baseline. Nowhere to go. Gets it up on the glass. Won't fall. Rebounded by Corbett. Corbett to Osborne. John able to save it. I don't think that was a walk. I think he jump stopped and took another step. He had 2 pivot feet. I don't think that was a travel. Mick being guarded by Vandergiesen. Jump stop. Gets the roll. 38-25, 4:17 left in the third. Buckmaster pulls up to Osborne, reverses to Hobelman, backside to Buckmaster, up and in, over Webb. Good look by Alex Hobelman. Alex has a bunch of assists tonight. Recognizing that overplay by the zone, and Buckmaster able to get it up on the glass. 40-25. Webb inside to Sure. The iron was kind there. Buckmaster gets it into Hobelman. 40-27, 3:33 left in the third. Buckmaster to Osborne, reverse to Hobelman. Now Alex is going to put it on the floor. Back out to Osborne. John for 3, no good. Bertrand out to Mick. Easy basket. On the run out, cuts it to 11 now. Corbett to Vandergiesen. Alex reverses it to John Osborne. Skip pass to Spencer. Spencer dribble baseline. Good. Spencer up and over Bertrand. Takes it back to a 13-point advantage. We've got a timeout. Osborne looks like. 30-second timeout. Trevor Overmiller set to check in. Also looks like Pruder coming back into the basketball game. Looks like Trevor replacing John Osborne in the Smith Center lineup. Osborne basketball. It's going to be Hobelman, Buckmaster, Overmiller, Corbett, and Vandergiesen for Smith Center. For Osborne, it's going to be Mick, DeMars, Pruder, Schur, and Bertrand. Bertrand dribble drive. He'll stop, pop. Got the roll. Back to an 11-point game. Buckmaster in the baseline. One dribble. Back out to Overmiller. Reversal to Hobelman. Alex for three. Won't fall. Out of bounds. Looked like Schur on the out of bounds line. Corbett fighting for that board. Knocked it to the baseline, and Schur on the out of bounds line. So Smith Center will retain possession. 2:14 left in the third. Buckmaster to Overmiller. Trevor for three. No good. Rebounded by Bertrand. They've got Mick on the sideline, missed him. Now it's DeMars, dribble drive. On the floor, shot won't count. Foul's gonna be on Trevor Overmiller. Osborne ball out of bounds. Trevor really giving up that left hand, maybe overplaying just a tad too much. Bertrand on the wing to Schur, to Mick. He'll take it. No good. Good defense by Vandergiesen and Corbett. Now Hobelman down the floor to Trevor. 1:42. Alex to Peyton. Back to Hobelman. Overmiller in the corner. Back to Alex. Alex dribble drive. Throws it up. Got tripped. Kind of like that play earlier. He just threw it up on the glass because otherwise he would have traveled. Could have been a trip there. No call. Bertrand, he'll put it on the floor. Good help by Corbett. He's going to go to the line for two. Peyton got beat on the dribble left side. Dillon came over to help. A little late. Foul's going to be on Buckmaster, his first. Third team foul for the Redmen. Team fouls this third quarter. Smith Center with three. Osborne, they do not have a foul here in this third quarter. Bertrand's first, no good. Checking in for the Bulldogs. It's going to be Conway. He'll replace Mick. Again, Mick had those three fouls in the first half. He was able to play almost 7 minutes in this third quarter without picking up his fourth. Second one for Bertrand, in and out. Vandergiesen with the board to Hobelman. Alex down the floor to Trevor. Trevor, turnover. Schur. Pruder thought about it. Gives it to Bertrand. Bertrand will shoot it over Buckmaster. Good. That makes it a 9-point basketball game. First time it's been under double digits for quite a while. .37 seconds left. Overmiller for three. Won't fall. Rebounded by Bertrand. Osborne with a chance to make this a 6 or 7 point game. DeMars with the basketball. Now he gives it up to Conway. Bounce pass to Bertrand in the corner. Now DeMars has it back, 7 seconds left. He's going to look to drive. Good job by Alex. Shot up, won't fall. Rebounded by DeMars. Woo, almost. Good job by DeMars looking to put it up. Buckmaster got a hand on the basketball. As it is, 42-33. Smith Center by 9 after 3. Smith Center shooting-wise kind of cooled off there in the third quarter. As the stats come up, Smith Center 42-33. Corbett has 15, Terrell 11, Buckmaster and Vandergiesen with 6, Brooks with 4. For Osborne, Mick 12, Bertrand 6, Conway Pruder 4, DeMars 3. Field goal percentage, Smith Center still above 50, 18 of 35, 51%. Osborne 15 of 38, 40% now. Three-point percentage, Smith Center 3 of 9, 33%. Terrell 3 of 5, 60%. Osborne still 0 for 3. Free throws, didn't attempt a free throw there in the third quarter for either team. Rebounds, Smith Center 26, Osborne 20. Corbett has 5 to lead Smith Center. Schur has 5 to lead Osborne. Assists, Smith Center 15, Osborne 7. Hobelman with 6, Osborne with 4 to lead Smith Center. 42-33 after 3. DeMars gets inside, won't fall, rebounded by Vandergiesen. Foul's gonna be on Mick. That's his 4th. Good job by Spencer blocking out. Oh, I take that back. Oh yeah, it is on Mick. Okay, they put number 11 up on the board, but it was on Mick. He's gonna be replaced by Webb. Smith Center by 9. John Osborne gets it to Terrell. Terrell to Hobelman, to Vandergiesen on the wing. He'll drive back to John. John looking for some room. Bounce pass to Terrell. Kale's going to be called for travel. Got inside, unable to get a handle on it before he took it up. 7:25 left. 42-33, a 9-point lead. Now Webb's got it. Bounce pass to Pruder, won't fall. Vandergiesen gets a hand on it, knocks it to Alex. Alex with a lot of boards tonight. To John Osborne. John skipped to Kale. Back to Hobelman. Alex dribble drive. He's got a bounce pass to Spence. Up. Corbett on the board. Up and in, and count it. Dillon's going to go to the line for a 3-point play. Good possession that time by the Redmen. Great ball movement on the perimeter, and then Alex finding a hole in the zone. Nice bounce pass to Spencer. And then Dillon owned that backside board, puts it up and in, and he's going to shoot for 3 here. Looks like Schur replacing Bertrand. Foul was on Conway, his first. Dillon's free throw, good. 45-33, a 12-point game, 7 minutes left to play. Pruder with the basketball, now Webb to Schur. Schur to Pruder on a cut, up and in off the glass. Pruder with a nice cut into the middle of that Smith Center defense. Now Alex is going to take it inside, bounce pass to Spencer. Spencer shot up, won't fall. He's going to be called for the foul. In and out. The rim unkind to number 44 there. Spencer's 3rd, team's 4th in the second half, and Mick's going to come back replacing Webb. 10-point game, 45-35, 6.5 minutes left. Schur on the wing to Mick. To Pruder. Jumper. Won't go. Rebounded by Osborne. Now it's Mick. Dribble drive. Stop. Pop. Won't fall. Rebounded by Corbett. Gets it to Terrell. Terrell to Osborne. Skip pass to Alex. Alex nowhere to go. Now he's got John on a cut on the backside. Up. Can't get it to fall. think they're going to call Dillon for the foul. Going to call Dillon for a foul on the back. His second, 15 foul. Osborne's going to call timeout. 45-35, Smith Center. We'll take timeout as well. 5:51 left. 45-35, 5:51 left in the basketball game. Osborne did make it a single-digit deficit toward the end of the third quarter. And now with possession of the basketball, they've got an opportunity to do it again. Mick with the ball. Now he gives it up to DeMars, guarded by Osborne. Look for a back cut. Tried to get the back cut to Mick. Terrell defended it well. Now Mick baseline. Good. That cuts it to 8. 5:28 left in this basketball game. Osborne to Vandergiesen. Now it's Osborne drive. Up and in. Good move by John Osborne on the baseline. Takes it back to 10. 47-37. DeMars in the corner. Now he's going to go baseline. Vandergiesen there affected the shot, I think. Now it's John. He's going to give it up to Spencer. Spencer across the timeline to Osborne. Knocked away by Schur. Smith Center will have the ball. 4:48 left. 10-point lead for Smith Center. Terrell to Osborne. John in the lane, back out to Hobelman. Alex will reset. Smith Center, Terrell to Hobelman. Skip pass. Now Alex jumper won't fall. Rebounded by John. He's going to bring it back out. Good job. Smith Center looking to run some clock. 4:25 left. John Osborne, he'll put up a three. No good. Vandergiesen there. Nice pass, Johnny. Osborne to Vandergiesen. We won't call it a shot. I think it was an alley-oop. Pushes it back to 12. Now it's Schur to Mick. Mick, jumper, won't fall. Good job by Spencer on the backside. It's going to be fouled by Conway. Substitutes coming in. Buckmaster's coming in. He'll replace, looks like John Osborne. And Osborne's going to take another timeout. Also, it looks like Bertrand coming back in the game. 30-second timeout called by the Osborne coaching staff. 49-37, 3:57 left in the game. Smith Center with 5 team fouls. Osborne with 3 team fouls here in the second half. Mick has those 4 fouls for Osborne. For Smith Center, I know Terrell has 3. Corbett may have 3, I'm not sure. It'll be Smith Center basketball. Osborne most likely looks like they are going to extend their defense here. Less than 4 to play, down 12. Looks to be full court man-to-man. Inbounds to Terrell, back to Buckmaster. Buckmaster to Hobelman, to Terrell, to Buckmaster. Now Osborne settles into their half-court man. Less than 4 to play. Terrell turns it over, trying to get it into Corbett. It's Mick on the drive, puts it up, won't fall, rebounded by Corbett. Now Dillon looking to do some damage, pulls it up wisely. Terrell to Buckmaster to Hobelman. I'm sure Coach Lewis would like to see this Redmond basketball team run some clock. Vandergiesen puts up a shot, won't fall, rebounded by Mick. 12-point lead, 3 minutes to play. Mick to DeMars. In the corner to Bertrand. He'll put up a 3. No good. Rebounded by Hobelman. Alex has a lot of boards tonight. Alex getting pressure in the backcourt, gets it across to Terrell. Terrell to Buckmaster. Less than 3 to play, down to 2:37. Hobelman turns it over, stolen by DeMars. Now it's DeMars against Corbett. Up and in. Makes it a 10-point game. Into Vandergiesen. Spencer across the timeline. He'll pick up his dribble to Corbett. Foul's going to be called on Conway. Dillon taking it down the baseline. 2:17 left to play. 10-point lead for the Redmen. At some point in time, Smith Center's probably going to have to make some free throws. Osborne with only 4 team fouls. Terrell to Corbett. Dillon up. Good. Back to 12. 51-39. 2:10 to play. Mick gets a high screen in the lane. Stop, pop, no good. Good job by Alex. Knocked it to Buckmaster. I tell you what, Alex has done a tremendous job on the boards tonight. Gets it to Terrell. Osborne switches that, looking to double up on the perimeter. Buckmaster back to Terrell. To Hobelman, over the top to Corbett. Dillon back to his right hand, won't fall. Rebounded by Schur. Now it's Mick with the basketball. Minute and a half to play. Mick had a 3, turned it down. He's got DeMars. There's going to be a foul on the floor. I think it's going to be on Buckmaster. It is going to be on Buckmaster. It's going to be Winder and Brooks checking in. Going to replace Terrell and Vandergiesen. Mick, jumper, won't fall, rebounded by Winder. Alex pushes it into the front court. Now he pulls it back to Buckmaster. Buckmaster bounce pass to Corbett, up and in. 53-39, 14-point lead for Smith Center. DeMars against Buckmaster. Cross the key. Now it's Mick. He'll shoot for 3. Good. Over Brooks from three-point land. Osborne's going to call timeout. Back to 11. 53-42, 50.6 left. Remember, Osborne with only 4 team fouls here in the second half, so they've got 2 fouls to give. And then on the third one, they'll send Smith Center to the line. I'm sure that they're going to bring full court pressure again. Looks like Terrell's going to replace Corbett in the Smith Center lineup. Smith Center inbounding under Osborne's goal. Terrell will take it out. Osborne looks to be in full court man again. 50.6 left. Terrell to Hobelman. Over the top to Buckmaster. Payton dribbles across the timeline. He'll back it out to Terrell to Hobelman. Now Smith Center will look to run clock. Alex gets it to Buckmaster, inside to Brooks. Brooks, ball fake, blocked out of bounds by DeMars. 32.7 left. Brooks will inbound. Gets it to Hobelman. Good job by Alex. Recognizing score and time on the clock to Buckmaster. It's going to be fouled by Bertrand. There's one of the 2 that they've got to give. Hobelman to Terrell. Bounce pass to Buckmaster. He's going to be fouled again by Bertrand. That's 16 fouls. 20.6 left on the clock. So the next one, somebody's going to shoot free throws. But, Hobelman to Brooks. Back to Hobelman. Alex is going to keep it in his hands. Now he's going to be fouled. 11 seconds left in the basketball game. No, Smith Center called timeout. Alex was trapped over on the far sideline in front of the Smith Center bench. Good timeout by the Smith Center coaching staff. It's going to make it an 11-point game with 11 seconds left. 16 fouls both ways, so the next foul, somebody's going to shoot free throws. See what Coach Lewis has drawn up for the inbounds play over on the far sideline. Looks like Alex is going to throw it in. Buckmaster sets a screen into Terrell in the backcourt. Terrell over the top to Alex. Alex is going to try to dribble it out. No foul called. Alex still with the dribble. Going to dribble it out of bounds. I think Alex was thinking that maybe he was going to get fouled by DeMars. Alex took 10 seconds off the clock dribbling the basketball, and that's going to do it. Long three, no good at the buzzer. Smith Center prevails 53-42. A strong first half by the Redmen, and then they kind of hang on from there. We'll get some statistics for you here for the game. While Mr. Hobelman's bringing those stats up, just to let you know, all these stats are kept on the computer, and when everything's said and done, Mr. Tech, Mr. Hobelman, all he has to do is push a button. When he gets back to Smith Center and the stats are sent electronically to all the newspapers, to all of the radio stations, pretty slick what he's able to do. For Smith Center, 53-42, led by Dylan Corbett. He had 22. Cale Terrell had 11. Spencer Vandergiesen 8. Peyton Buckmaster 6. Grady Brooks had 4. For Osborne, they were led by Mick. He had 17. Bertrand and Pruder 6 apiece. DeMars 5. And Conway 4. From the floor, Smith Center 23 of 48, 48%. Osborne 19 of 52, 37%. Looks like Corbett 9 of 13 from the floor, 69%. Terrell 4 of 7 from the floor, 57%. For Osborne, Bertrand above 50%. He was 3 of 6, and Conway 2 of 2. From beyond the arc, Smith Center 3 of 10, 30%. Terrell 3 of 5, 60%. Osborne 1 of 5, 20%. Mick was 1 of 1 from 3-point. From the free throw line, Smith Center 4 of 9. Dylan Corbett was 4 of 6. Osborne 3 of 9. Rebounds, Smith Center had the advantage, 39-25. Corbett had 9, Vandergiesen 8, Hobelman 6, Terrell and Osborne 3 apiece. For Osborne, Schur had 6, Mick and DeMars with 4 apiece, Bertrand with 3, and Conway with 1. Steals, Osborne had 6, Smith Center had 2, Hobelman had those 2 steals. Assists, Smith Center with 18, Osborne 9. Hobelman led the way with 6, Osborne 4, Buckmaster and Terrell 3 apiece, and Corbett with 1. So a good effort tonight by the Smith Center Redmen, victorious over the Osborne Bulldogs, 53-42. Friday night, we will have the Hill City Ringnecks come to town, and those games, varsity games, starting at 6:15 up at the high school on Friday night. We hope you have an opportunity to come up and watch the Lady Red and the Redmen play. So tonight, both the girls and boys varsity basketball teams victorious. The boys end up 53-42 over Osborne. For John Terrell and Greg Hobelman, we wish you a good evening.